Welcome back to Mastering Rogue Legacy with Brian. And today we have Surly II, who is a Spellsword, who's an endomorph who can't be knocked back. He's got IBS, so he's going to fart a lot apparently. And we're gaining 4 hit points back for each kill. And for the first time ever, I've equipped a curse rune. So enemies start 5 levels higher, apparently is the description that I see on the bottom right. Which is not exactly what I thought it might be, actually. And so we'll see how that works out. Hopefully that means they're going to drop more money. And that is the main reason I've chosen to do that. This guy's a little bit slow. We don't have the ADHD or any haste runes or any stuff like that. But the rest of my runes, I think are going to be pretty good. We're still not going to go for Johannes. We're going to try to collect more fairy chests to get more kind of free stat upgrades. And also more gold, because I would like to try to kind of buy out all the equipment that I have before moving on to New Game Plus. And so that's going to be kind of the goal of the run. And I'm going to keep you with me here at the beginning, mostly because I am really curious to see what the improved, 5 level higher enemies are like. And it was previously the case that I was, nothing in the castle could stop me, and it still seems like that is the case. I was thinking possibly with New Game Plus there'd be upgraded versions, or sorry, with the Curse Rune it would be kind of like New Game Plus, where there were upgraded versions of enemies, or possibly more enemies and rooms. But just higher level enemies, I think that just means that they will have more hit points and attack me for more. But let's try going up to the Maya. That might be an interesting place to go to discover more about. And I'm a Spellsword. Let's try not to forget that as well. And so, let's see, is there any advantage to killing these guys? Not really. I don't need to regain any hit points through vampirism right now. So yeah, let's just try to make our way up to the Maya. We can always come back and finish off rooms. Although, okay, fairy chests, defeat all enemies. This is obviously one of the things I just declared is my goal. Oh, and that guy took 2 axes. Okay, the axe had to hit him twice. I'm not sure exactly how many hit points he had, but he had more than just a 1-hit kill with the axe. So possibly those guys, as a result of being a higher level enemy, have more hit points there. Objective complete, defeat all enemies. And so what's the stat upgrade going to be? Place your bets. Health, HP increase +5. I like it. I will take it. Thank you, HP increase. And yeah, let's head up to the Maya and try to get a sense of if the enemies feel like they're any different compared to our last character. Because our previous character was also a Spellsword, although admittedly we also upgraded. We've got a sword now that does 5 more damage than our previous sword, and we got some better armor as well. I am recording this just a few hours after I recorded the previous episode, so the previous run is pretty fresh in my head, but at the same time, due to the other changes of equipment, I guess they are no longer going to be directly comparable. Yeah, and so in any case, the other thing that'll be interesting is just to see how much gold this guy gets by the end of the run, assuming that he manages to clear out the entirety of the castle and the Maya and everything. And compare it to the other guy, the previous character, because that'll be also a way to see if the Curse Rune is actually, higher level enemies mean more gold, is what I presume is how it works. Can I hit you from here? I think I can if I go up here. Here? Alright, these guys are just impossible to hit. There we go. And he's not even dead yet. There we go. I do not like the wargs, worgans, whatever they are. Alright, fortunately, I managed to kill that one. Alright, I took a little bit of damage there, but I'm really not too worried about hit points, so long as I don't do anything extremely foolish. Well, I shouldn't get overconfident. Yeah, I just took another piece of stupid damage there. Like, extremely foolish. Let's be careful. Let's also see Kaidir's Obel. I wonder if I should try taking on the Neo bosses while we're in. This is a rare room. It has a dwarf tunnel that if you're a dwarf you can go to the right, and there's tiny furniture in it, I think, as well as a fairy chest. Sadly, I cannot get that fairy chest because I'm not a dwarf. What was I starting to say? Kaidir's Obel, right. I wonder if I should... I'm not sure if those obels, like, stay active when you get into New Game Plus, or if I'll have to defeat the bosses again and collect the obols again in order to fight the upgraded versions of the bosses. So I might also consider before we finish before we fight the final boss, and kind of like the first, before we get to New Game Plus is what I'm trying to say. I don't know the correct words to say that, apparently, because I'm struggling here. Basically, I wonder if I should try to fight the upgraded bosses before then. I saw that the Ixalan, well, I guess by the time this airs, this will be very out of date. But he was going to be doing a live stream, probably like 2 weeks ago relative to whenever this airs or something, where he was going to try to fight Neo Kadir and all of the upgraded bosses, or some of the upgraded bosses, or I don't remember exactly how far he is. He's currently in New Game Plus. 3751, sure. We will just take the leftmost chest. Nothing! Alright, well I didn't lose very much. So take that. And so I will be curious to watch someone else kind of like try to take on those bosses and work out strategy. I've said before that I think it's going to be like impossible for me to ever beat Neo Kadir, however you pronounce it. Just because it does not really play to my strengths as far as I can tell. However, if I watch someone else do it and they have some amazing strategies that I think I could apply. Applying amazing strategies, yikes. Okay, let's, oh my goodness, I'm actually going to back off here. I've taken a lot of damage. Let's not get too full of ourselves. Let's eat a chicken leg. And then let's use some axes to take out one of these guys. And I think with one of those guys taken out, then I can probably get up to this level and start going after the rest of them. Being wary of the bud. Darn it. He was up there still hitting me. Quit hitting me. Darn it. Okay. I think I really need to take this guy out too. And I'm apparently just out of range. Okay, there he is firing. If I do that, great. Plantite. It's not a bud. We're past the bud. Alright, with the plantite out of commission, there is another one. But I can do that. Alright, I'm only getting 4 hit points back per kill. That's right. I substituted the curse rune out for a vampire rune, so I'm gaining less health back for kill, which is one of the reasons that I'm struggling more now than I did with the previous character. So let's keep that in mind, and we'll just play better. That's a reasonable thing to do, right? You can just say, I'm going to play better, and then you'll automatically play better. It'd be nice if that easy. It will take more skill. There is a chest up here. I don't have a haste rune, and so I don't have much speed. So I'm actually worried that I might make a critical error in that room and die. So we'll come back to it. Yikes! This room, if I do that and that again, then one of the pupils will be out of the way. And so let's do that again to get another one out of commission. And now, if I can just fight the pyrite. Nice. Great. I can gain back all of my mana because I'm a Spellsword, and Spellswords are awesome in that respect. Great. Not quite perfection, but pretty darn good. Yikes! Okay, hold guard. I can probably finish you off from the front. Yes. Very nice, very nice. We're slowly gaining our hit points back. Nice. Oh, I screwed that one up. Alright, 75 hit points. I should really back off. Let's play smart. I am going to go back to an easier area. I am going to heal up a bit, and I will see you when I see you. Here is a chakram. I really do like the chakram and prefer it to the axe, but I'm going to hold off because there might be some rooms that we can only complete with an axe that we wouldn't be able to complete with the chakram. Oh! Hey, reach me in time. Crap. I need to jump up and go down and go over here. Yay! Strength increase, +1. Woohoo! But I'm going to remember the chakram is here in case there are fairy chests that require it. But yeah, we'll try to do some more exploring first. I've just about got my hit points back up, and so I expect the next thing I should do is head down into the dungeon. I did not anticipate just how much the difference between 4 vampirism, or sorry, I guess 2, what is it I'm trying to say? How did they describe it here? Vampire, 4 hit points per kill. Right. The difference between 4 hit points per kill and 6 hit points per kill is actually quite large. It takes a long time to heal up, and if you make any mistakes along the way, it takes, you know, just longer to correct those mistakes as well. And so, yeah, maybe 5 would be kind of a happy medium that I should do in a future character. Alright. I will see you guys in the dungeon. While searching out a teleporter, I found another one of these. I would prefer to replace this with something else, so let's see what we get. Charon's Obol. Once again, I think that's exactly what happened last run, too. First we got a boss Obol, and then we got Charon's Obol. So I didn't manage to get anything good. At least I didn't get the Hedgehog's Curse. So I guess I got that going for me. Yeah, I was hoping to find the forest boss over here so I could teleport back to the castle rather than having to walk all the way back. So far that hasn't really paid off. And I'm worried that I'm going through my supply of easy enemies rather quickly, and I'm going to need these easy enemies to return to later so that I can build my hit points back up after I take some damage in the dungeon. So I'm kind of worried about that. Fairy chests take no damage. That was about the most foolish thing I could have possibly done there. Alright, that was a waste. Hey! Sure. Let's take another gamble. Any luck? Nothing! Alright. So we're just giving away gold, we're giving away free stat upgrades in the fairy chest that should normally be reachable by any sane human being. We've lost the ability to speak. That's been happening in a lot of episodes lately. I'm a little bit worried about that. Maybe I just need to not rush through my words as much. I do have a tendency to talk fast, especially when I'm getting excited or really enjoying the game. And yeah, fast talkers are usually rated as interesting speakers, but it would also be nice to get sentences out that actually make sense, as opposed to be stumbling over my words as often as I am. So there's trade-offs here. In any case, I'm still trying to find my way down to the dungeon. I've gone downwards through a few rooms, and so I would not be surprised if the entrance to the dungeon were right down here. It is not. But we are gaining more gold, which is good, since we just lost some. Alright, I will continue to cut away until I find the dungeon entrance. I didn't find the official entrance, but I did find the dungeon. Can I hit this guard box from here? I can. Alright, that's very convenient. Still not at maximum hit points. And I am a Spellsword, so let's take advantage of that fact. And these axes are actually doing a nice job because they're hitting multiple enemies at once. So let's go ahead and use up a few of them. Let's take this guy out. Neat, and we've softened up one of the guys below. At this point, it wouldn't hurt to get a melee hit or two in. So I will do that to refresh my mana somewhat. And let's see. Alright, there's a blaze lock below me. That's an enemy that I definitely, there's two of them, would like to hit with the axe. Can I do such things as these? Probably. Right there, am I gonna get him? I got one of them. That's good. And if I sit over here, can I kind of like lure him into the axe, potentially? We had an episode, just a couple episodes ago, where it's okay, I killed one of the blaze locks, that's great. And then I can definitely hit the guard box from there, so I should aim it for there to hit the guard box. And then also try to lure the blaze lock kind of back over to that same location. Alright, we killed the Grey Baron. It's kind of fun, actually. Practice Brian's axes. Okay, I managed to hit it again. Alright, he's almost dead, and I'm out of mana, it looks like. And so let's go ahead and... oh, boy! Alright, I did not think about the guard boxes that were over here and there. I guess I didn't quite see the layout of them prior to just now. Alright, I see what we are up against, and I still have some magic axes in tow, so let's do that. Alright, with only one left. Now I can just time it. Great. And look at all the gold! Hooray! And there's probably even... okay, you're probably just about dead. Oh, you are not at all dead. Yikes. Well, at least I noticed your hit point life bar was still pretty full. There was another Grey Baron. I guess it's the one that was down here. Yes, who was already dead. Okay, he's the one I succeeded in hitting with so many axes before. So yeah, I expect... oh boy! Crap. I expect that the Land of Darkness will be rather dangerous, so I will keep you all with me as we try to get through here with only 4 hit points back per kill of vampirism. Alright, chicken legs definitely are helpful. Yikes! Oh, darn it. And that is also another darn it. Alright, these guys are kind of out of sync in terms of when they are doing their little dash move at me. And that does not play to Brian's strengths. Multiple pyrites on the screen at once, who are dashing at different moments. Not my finest hour. Okay, but we're still managing to stay alive. And the axe is actually a really great spell in this room, I think. You are going to do your other dash, so let's see if we can get you dead before that happens. Great. So I can use the axe here to take out this guy who I hate. And I could probably use the axe on the Zomboner down there, too. Let's go ahead and regain some mana. Oh, boy. I almost didn't see you sneaking up, you crazy pyrite. Let's go ahead and hit you again. Alright, you are not going to be able to dash all the way over here. Great. Okay, Zomboner, come back out of the floor so I can hit you with an axe. I guess I need to stay within a certain range. So the Zomboner is going to hit me, and so it's probably smarter just to utilize the underutilized down strike. Oh, crap. Darn it. I don't use down strikes very much. And they are actually pretty useful for hitting enemies below. The axes, too, and so I'm going to rely more heavily on that. And then I can hit this guy through the wall down here now. Yay, haha. Take an axe to your face! But yeah, definitely the down strike is an example of one place where I definitely have not mastered Rogue Legacy as of yet. Can I hit you like this? Hey, that works. This is fun. Bye-bye, Zomboner. Yeah, definitely the down strike is a part of my game that I don't have a lot of practice with, and I'm not good at kind of lining up the down strikes. Okay, I'm doing a good job with the axes here, though. I'm actually intentionally hitting multiple enemies at a time. Do you see the chicken leg? It's just kind of like falling down the hill. It's like, chicken leg, come back! Don't you love me, chicken leg? Alright, Mr. Bones still has a fair number of hit points. I can probably hit him with an axe. Maybe not. He's moving back and forth. That crazy guy. Alright, the Zomboner coming up the hill is actually a fairly dangerous enemy, so let's get him to come up to where I can hit him more easily with the sword, and now I'll just finish you off with the sword as well. Oh, hello, Grabazor! Take an axe to your face. Alright, one at a time is not a problem. I've spoken before about how those guys are mostly a big threat. Their main advantage is that they can limit your movement, and so if they're the only enemy, they're not bad, because you can just take your time. It's when there's other enemies on the screen, and you have Grabazors boxing you in there with the stalagmites, that you really get into trouble. That was interesting. Can I replicate that? I don't know that I can. That's one of the examples I kind of like got caught in the corner of the wall. Kind of minor geometry and hitbox collision bugs that this game has. Okay, that was a poorly aimed axe. That was also a poorly aimed axe. Alright, this guy doesn't seem to want to throw his thing at me, so that's fine. That is a better aimed axe. Still not correct, though. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on the axe here. This is not a hard guy to just walk up and go, Kazam! And take him out. And so I will do that. Yikes! And then I will jump straight down into the spikes. Alright, yeah, I'm not good at the down strike. There we go. All of that work just to get out of the room. Alright, hit points are staying alive, though. I've settled into, despite the fact that I'm laughing at my performance, I seem to have settled into more of a rhythm. I will hit you with an axe repeatedly. So I don't like having to deal with you. You I can hit with a sword. Yikes! Okay, that guy was just about to throw his who say what's this at me. And you are dead. You're dead, sir. You are no more. I guess Mr. Bones was already dead, or undead, or whatever the appropriate moniker is for an animated skeleton who's throwing his own bones at you. It's not like cannibalism, but it's like you're like taking like your own bones out of your ribcage and throwing them as weapons at someone else. Feels like there's some word that describes that act of like self. It's not immolation, because that means like setting yourself on fire, right? Self something. Self-sacrifice for attack? I don't know what I'm going for here. I should really quit while I'm ahead. I don't know that I've been ahead at all in my commentary today, though. So can you quit while you're ahead if you're never ahead? Probably not. If I stand... Oh, crap. I've trapped myself in a bad spot. These guys are going to jump and leave fires, and I'll be on fire. And all kinds of bad things. Okay, I see the guard box right there. I believe that will hit him. Yes, getting slightly better at the axe aim. Okay, guard box down. Oh, boy. How am I doing on hit points? Not great, but not awful. All right, we hit the planky. I think that'll hit him again. Yes, great. I've taken out one of my most feared enemies. The stationary guy who shoots in a very predictable pattern in fixed directions. Who could imagine anything more horrible, more horrifying? Alright, this is kind of a weird shaped dungeon so far, and I still haven't found... I guess the official entrance will be back over to the left. So I should probably actually move in that direction. Maybe after this room I will do that. We'll see. And I might as well throw an axe, because it looks like this room goes downwards, and it might end up helping me out. Yes, there's a chain text down there who's walking into spikes. Yeah, go walk into the spikes, dude. Yes, do that one more time. Nice! I really love it when other enemies... Oh, I see you, Gravasaur, sneaking up. Sneaky guy. I'm trying to hold on to this chicken leg in case I take any more damage, because I am uncertain that I actually need the entire healing quantities of that chicken leg. It looks big and juicy and delicious and seems like it could heal me for a great amount. Ouch! Okay, now I need it. 31 hit points, apparently. But the chicken legs are healing on me right now. And let's see, a guy died right here and left me some coins, which I will endeavor to pick up. Nice. Without actually running into the spikes. The very same spikes that he himself impaled himself upon. Still working on the words here. I will brilliantly use the magical axe on the guard box. Yikes! And I need to kill you so I can stand here and be safe from Horsey McHorseyton. The Dark Stallion. Couldn't think of his name. So I guess Nightmare is the third tier. So it's Headless Horse, Dark Stallion, Nightmare. I think are the official names of these various enemies. And it sounds like there's a leaf blower outside. If the mic is picking that up at all, I apologize. Hopefully that will go past rather quickly if you can hear it. Oh boy! Is there anything I want in that room? There's a chest. Should I focus on the chest, or should I focus on killing the bad guy? I think I'm going to focus on the chest, actually. Well, the bad guy's right here. He just fired his weapon, and so I can probably, yes, do that. These fire at the same time, so I can go across the bottom left to right, and then come back up. Yeah. Except for I need to wait now. Yeah, there we go. That is a way to do this room. There may be other ways. But that is the one that I saw, and it worked. It worked! I collected the gold. Yikes! Okay. Score 1 for the Sky Rune, so that I didn't have to try to jump on those silly platforms. And this time... Oop, crap. This time we're actually going to aim to the left, where I believe might be the official entrance to the Maya. The official entrance to the Maya. The official entrance to the dungeon. I'm being distracted by the sounds of leaf blowers outside. Because, yeah, I think it might be just over here to the left, maybe? Well, actually, there's more castle above me, though. So I guess I'll have to go down through this room and then back over. I am scared that I haven't seen any enemies yet in this room. Who's going to be in here? Okay, there is a Plantite, who I should be able to hit like that. Yes. Let's try that again. Alright, I might actually, truly, honestly... be finally getting better at aiming the axe. I had kind of a whole episode where I was doing a whole lot of axe aiming practice previously, and I don't know that I really learned anything during that episode, but now it seems to be finally coming together for me. So we've had a few good axe aims. And that was actually not a very hard room, so that's also happy. Pyrites, you must die. I'm not sure if once they start flashing that they've already decided exactly where they're going to dash, or if you can, because you kind of like get them to dash towards you and then move out of the way as they're starting to dash. But I'm not sure when it is that they are actually kind of committed to a particular direction. I'm going to try... Oops, that did not work. The goal was to get down near the floor to dodge. Oh, crap. That was just foolish. Oh, boy. And this is going to be a difficult room. Can I live through this room? Can I avoid this room? Let's see if I can just fly up here. Oh, boy. No. I'm kind of in a bad place here. I might die in this room, actually. Is there a platform that's easy to get to? Let me try it once again with the sky room. Yes, I can get over here. Okay, let's just go over here because this will be... This is the castle as well. I still haven't found the teleporter room that connects the castle to... Oh, it must be right there. In that little hole, 2 rooms to the right of me. The teleporter room with a chicken leg and all the good stuff. At this point, I'm definitely low on hit points, and so let's back off from the dungeon. Let's gain some hit points back here in the castle. That will be straightforward to do, so I will see you as things get more interesting. Here is yet another chance to pray for assistance. Ah, and this time we got the Hedgehog's Curse. Everything gets worse and worse and worse in terms of the things I've gotten from those guys. Darn it. The Hedgehog's Curse is turning out to be really problematic. Oh boy, in rooms like these... Can I get this guy, please? Thank you. Where I keep dropping my coins and in an attempt to pick them up, getting myself into more trouble. Okay, I finally managed to clear out this room. I'd come to the forest to heal up, and it's not really working out for me. Still haven't managed to find the forest boss either. But yeah, that's where I am now, and if I could find some way to get rid of the Hedgehog's Curse, that would be super terrific. Rogue Legacy, please help me out here. I'm gonna take a risk here. I need the chicken leg. I really don't like... Crap! Oh boy. Okay, managed to land on the thing. Having to go through these rooms because I suck at them. But there's a chicken leg at the entrance to the dungeon. And I believe this will be the easiest way to get to it. Okay, great. Whew! Alright, and we have another teleporter to get into the dungeon over here, and if I go straight down, there are more rooms in the dungeon that are not yet explored. My hit points are not doing super great, but they will have to do for the moment. Oh, please, yes! Anything but a Hedgehog's Curse. Charon's Obol again. I'll take it. I was unhappy with it before. Guess what? I'm happy with it now. It's not a Hedgehog's Curse. Hey, and here's the boss room, which is also terrific. And now that I've gotten rid of... Hey, armor increase +2. Very nice. Guess I've gotten all the equipment possibly out of this area. Yeah, now that I have gotten rid of the Hedgehog's Curse, there was rooms in the forest where I had to cross a bunch of spikes. That time I managed to see that he was going to drop all of his coins onto the spikes, and so I tried to catch them in midair, and I got most of them. Yeah, there was a room, basically, where I had to cross a bunch of spikes, and I was afraid to with the Hedgehog's Curse, because I thought I was going to lose all my money, and possibly my life. Now that I cannot lose the money, and I can only lose my life, I'm going to try to go back there, because I never found the forest boss room, which is a room that will have some gold and another chicken leg, and that could really help me out. And so I'm going to try to find that. We're also going to go ahead and finish up. There's a corner of the dungeon over here that we've not yet explored, right down here. So we'll see what this room holds. Man, this is like the easiest dungeon room ever. It's not even like a zombie shnu coming out of the floor or anything. I will take it. And I'm not sure. I don't think I can hit this guy with an axe. And I do have the opportunity to get the chakram instead, but I don't think the chakram works as well. I'll go ahead and spend some mana, even though I'm pretty sure, yeah, that goes way over him. So I think you need the Blade Wall, Flame Barrier, Crow Storm. I think those might be the only ways that you could get that guy killed. And so, yeah, I'm gonna head back to the forest and see if we can find the forest boss next. This is the room that I did not want to do when I had the Hedgehog's Curse. I may still take damage in this room. In fact, I probably will. Yep, just did right there. Yikes! Okay. That actually wasn't too bad, though. But if I had the Hedgehog's Curse, I would have dropped all of my coins on the ground. And, yeah, would have lost a lot of money in addition to whatever little health I managed to lose there. Okay. So I need to preserve these barrels, or at least a fair number of them. Because there's going to be something good up on top of here. Yeah, there's a chest. And so let's see if I can get up top and then swing my sword at some of these guys on the way down. And now there's only 2 peoples left. Yeah, okay, not a problem. Great. Wait until he fires, take him out, and now we can go get the chest. And I'm not sure if this will just be a money chest. Hey, stat upgrade! Magic damage increase +1. Woohoo! Very nice. Getting a lot of stat upgrades now, which is kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to keep my level fixed to where it is, but end up getting a whole bunch of stats to keep on improving my character, and so far it's going pretty well. And I'm even remembering that I'm a Spellsword. Yikes! Got hit by a blood bullet there. And successfully using the magic axe. And that I don't have PAD, and as a result, not accidentally standing on spikes. So these are all good things. So we'll probably clear out the forest over here, and then hopefully, thank you, this will help me build up enough hit points to be willing to go back into the dungeon to try to finish off that area as well. Yeah, because I'm just about maxing out my hit points over here. Can't remember if there's going to be spikes on the bottom of this room or not. I don't immediately recognize the layout. There is a door to the left, and so I think there's always a ledge when there's a door. Ouch! Darn it. But sometimes there's a headless horse. Alright, and it's just the kind of, oops, retractable floor spikes, and I just took a bunch of silly damage. Silly Brian, quit taking damage. You're trying to get your points up to finish off the dungeon. So don't lose them all. Nice. There was a room up here in the Maya that I didn't finish. Right, because I was saying... Let's see, there is a chest up at the top, and if I use my dash, I should be able to do this. I don't know that I've ever done that room before, but I just did it, so that's great. We're not going to worry about the furniture in there. But there's some more free money, and there's also some unexplored bits of the Maya up in this corner, so I'll see you guys over there. This looks to be a fairly difficult room. It's rather large. We have this guy right here at the entrance who's probably going to start firing at me. Darn it. Alright, but he is dead. Crap. Yuck, and there's another one. Okay. Let's use that. Oh boy, I've taken a fair bit of damage already. Yikes, 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 yikes. Okay, still alive. Yo! And there's spikes. Oh my goodness. I'm too low on hit points, but I don't have anywhere to recover them at this point. I think I finished off... There's some awful spiky rooms on the left side of the castle that I didn't go through because I don't think I could make it through them. Yeah, this might be the room we die in. Let's see. There was a Ison somewhere down here. I'm going to take a wild stab. Alright, just to see if I might happen to hit him or any other enemies down there. And then when that spiky ball goes back, now is a good time to come over here. Okay, there's the Ison. This guy shouldn't be too bad to kill, so let's kill him. Get a few hit points back from that. Hit the Ison with an axe. Gonna keep some of these boxes to stand on for the moment. That painting is a real one that's not gonna come to life. These guys... I should be able to hit them. And they're gonna take at least one more hit with the sword. Okay, now we have an extra spiky ball bouncing around though. Should have tried to time that better. Okay, so you... oh boy. Let's wait for the spiky ball to go by. There we go. And now let's hit you when your spiky ball's on the floor. 3, 2, 1, now. Oh no! It busted out of the floor and it came in and hit me. That was very unfair. I do not like you, Spikator. Spiky ball. Oh, hey, 2 chicken legs. Alright. That's a fair trade. I got unfair damage, but then I got 2 chicken legs. And the chicken legs were delicious. They were delicious, I tell you. Good. He is the guy I wanted to hit. And get some, whoa, hit points back from hitting that guy. Or hit points. Get some magic points back, and then I think I can hit him again. Almost. I just don't want him to run at me. Okay, great. And you are not a problem. We can take our time like this. Top off our mana. Whoa, and there's a skeleton archer behind you over there somewhere. There he is. I see you, buddy. I see you aiming your crazy archery bow high into the air, trying to arc your shot like you're some sort of... Oh, boy! I do not like you. And so that is what I do to you. Alright, and you... Whoa! Homing missile! That's like a guard box 2000 or something? I don't even remember what the name of that enemy is. Let's go ahead and peel this guy off and finish him off first. And then, I'm not sure how to deal with that homing missile. I presume it can't, like, turn around 360 degrees. Oh, boy! Yo! Okay, and it kind of arced a shot over my head? Crap. Oh, man. I've not had to fight those guys. I've fought a few of them before, but not in, like, a big open space, like this particular room. And so, I don't have yet a good strategy for that particular opponent. Yuck. Let's keep that in mind. They're scary. Oh! No! That really frazzled me, apparently. And, alright, we're probably going to die soon, but we've also finished, yikes, most of, oh dear. Yeah, most of everything, and so I gained a whole lot of the things I wanted to gain. The gold coins, the gold! The gold! So that I can buy a whole bunch of the equipment that I still haven't bought. So that was still a good run. A miner with EHS would actually be a good guy to get a whole bunch more money and go after a few more fairy chests for stat upgrades. And so... yeah, this is late game before you're about to beat the final boss. Is probably the perfect time to play a miner. So we are going to use our miner with the chakram. We are going to get rid of the curse rune because with the miner, I definitely need the vampirism back because he has lower stats. So let's go find that and swap that back to... he doesn't have any way to gain mana back, and so maybe we'll do a balance rune. Will that be enough? Yeah, let's do that. That'll at least give him a little bit of mana. And so 5 hit points and 1 magic point per kill will probably do pretty well. And then... let's see, how much money do I have? 27,000. I think I'm just going to buy a whole bunch of good equipment so that I have some flexibility with my equipment choices. And let's see. But I'm definitely, for the Imperial stuff, I'm going to keep using the Imperial stuff until I get better stuff. Yeah, and actually there aren't that many things I want to buy. I guess I'll buy a bunch of runes then. And possibly I'm going to buy some more equip up maybe. And I might buy some Tears of Death Defy. Like, I don't want to spend a whole bunch on levels. Or I could buy gold gain. Well, I've got a miner already. He's going to get gold gain. I'm going to think about my choices. I'm going to try something I haven't done before. I'm going to get rid of the sprint rune and just exchange it for a haste rune. Because I think if I'm moving quickly and I have a sky rune, kind of like all the places that I'd normally need to sprint to get like fairy chests, I think I'll still be able to get. It will make it a little bit harder to evade certain monsters at a moment's notice, but I'm going to go for that and try, basically, yeah, not having a sprint rune and see if I can get used to that kind of build. And I will, some Death Defy would be nice, and some equip ups. I'll be able to occasionally find equip ups, but I wouldn't mind getting more equip ups. And actually, I could also top this out. Maybe we'll just top out potion up. That'll be a good long-term investment, and it's only 2 levels, and it costs a bunch of money. Yeah, let's do that, actually. And then I will buy 1 tier of Death Defy, just to make things interesting. Alright, and then with my tiny amount of money left, I could either buy a health up, or buy some useless equipment. I guess I'll buy the health up. I was really trying not to buy that many levels, but that will spend just about all of my money, and so that's happy. Although I think, do we have Sharon Zobel again? We do. I keep forgetting. I've had Sharon Zobel a few times, and I always forget that I can hold on to my money as a result. And so it might have been wiser to carry that money forward. But instead, we have spent it. Next time, we will have a miner. We will go on 1 more gold run. And then I think after this character dies, we'll probably try to go fight Johannes. So I look forward to that. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more of Rogue Legacy with Brian. Woohoo!